Hello everyone, GenmaTheSamurai here, and welcome back to this part of Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. I have started several parts from this exact same save point. Anyway, so last time we basically finished what we needed to do here in the Sanctuary Fortress, at least to a certain degree. I did notice, by the way, while I was making my way back over towards the save point, that there actually was a lore I did not scan. So we're actually going to head over by the Dark Portal, you know, kind of vaguely near the area where we got the screw attack, as it were. And yeah, we're basically going to scan that, and then we're going to make our way back out of the Sanctuary Fortress, and I'm really excited to do that. There is an item at the entrance that I cannot remember if I'm able to get that right now. I may try and get it. If I cannot get it, then that's fine. But I do want to try to, if possible. But yeah, our main goal, this part, as soon as I scan this, is we're going to be heading back to the Great Temple to talk to U-Mos. So anyway, here we go. Our battered forces gathered in the Sanctuary Fortress to prepare for the inevitable siege there. They didn't wait long. Wave after wave of Ing assaulted the greatest of our fortresses, with one goal in mind, to seize the energy there. The Ing turned the machines of Sanctuary Fortress against our warriors, and soon all was lost. The energy of Sanctuary was taken by the Ing. Only one energy controller remained on either. Man. Friggin' sad. Alright, well, let's go ahead and shoot the door, and then we're gonna go right back through. Okay, anyway. So it shouldn't take horribly long for me to get out of this area, but just in case, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and cut over to the entrance. I'll see you guys in a moment. Alright, so I'm more or less cutting in right here, so we're gonna go ahead and progress. Yep, okay, that's what I thought was gonna happen. Hey, looky here. Okay, so we have to deal with the Ing Smasher. I'm gonna go ahead and scan that cannon on his shoulder. I wonder if these things are loosely built off like the same AI as the Elite Pirates, considering the cannons on their shoulders, or if it's just like a weird coincidence. But anyway, yeah, Annihilator Beam, good, real good. Anyway, nice. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and let's see. What I should probably do is, as soon as this enemy, actually, if I get the opportunity to, I should totally use the Dark Burst. I think that would be a good idea. Okay. 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 Don't like that. Nice. Alright, well, we almost ran out of ammo there, but hey, worked out. Anyway, yep. The Annihilator Beam is insanely good, as you just saw. It takes out enemies very quickly. Also, again, I do appreciate that a single shot from the Dark Beam actually takes out these things, because these things just were annoyingly tanky in Prime 1. You definitely use the Charge Beam a ton in Metroid Prime 1, and it did make combat slightly repetitive, I will concede, but anyway. Okay, let's go ahead and break a couple crates, because I really need some Dark Beam ammo, if the game will even give me any. No? Alright, well that's fine. So what we're going to do first right now is that we're going to go ahead and lay a power bomb right here. Again, oh wait, wrong spot. Whoops, my bad. Alright, we're going to do it over here then, since I did not go through this way before. Now, I think we should be able to get through this just fine without a certain power-up, but I might be confusing it with something else, but either way, we're gonna go ahead and try. So, yeah, what we just did is we activated this Kinetic Orb Cannon right over here, and then that's going to take us right over here. So, let's go ahead and ride this railing, go up here, and cool. So, right, so what we need to do is we actually need to aim over here at that object that we saw before. I think it's vaguely right over there. Perfect. Alright, let's go ahead and shoot that. And I think that should do the job. Alright, cool. So, with that, let's go ahead and jump right on down. Oh, that's right, they disabled that. Sick. Okay. I believe there is a spot that is right here. Yeah, I think they intentionally disable it right here because they don't want you to, you know, just cheese your way up to the end of this section. You know, honestly, fair enough. Okay. I would have just placed it so that I wouldn't be able to reach there height-wise at all, but I suppose this is the easy solution. So, alright, let's head on over here, and cool. Yeah, in general, I don't know exactly when we're going to reach the other area. Oh, another lore. Nice. Let's scan that. Okay. Alright. What few remained gathered in the great temple. There, all but U-Mos, the last sentinel of Aether, entered into life-preserving stasis. There they would remain, to be released once the Ing were destroyed, or to sleep forever. His people safe, U-Mos prepared for the last terrible assault. In the silence of the great temple, he prayed for salvation, for deliverance from the terror of the Ing. Who wrote this? Okay, anyway, let's go ahead and go up here, and cool. So anyway, yeah. In general, I like the spider ball in the Prime games a lot. In general, I like the spider ball all around, but I like the way they're used in the Prime games for, like, super specific railing. Anyway, oh, I think I was supposed to shoot that over there. Man. Alright, let's go ahead and read this. A-Cool tried to send me back to Aether, that I might get reinforcements. Both caters have been attacked, devastated. The Ing followed me. They came, wearing the skin of beasts. I gave them a good fight, yet I failed. May I redeem my honor in the next life. Here at the fortress entrance, I breathe my last. Man. Okay, I don't think I can reach that. There's like no way. In that case, then, maybe I can reach this. Yeah, good enough. Alright, so we're just gonna go back up there, and then we're gonna shoot the other side. Okay. Alright. Now we go over here, and cool. I do not like scaffolding like that. Okay, anyway. Let's go over there. Blow that up. Nice. Okay, that's the pickup we need. So, let's jump down once again. And cool. So anyway, yeah. And this is pretty straightforward. There's going to be a lot of item collecting this part, by the way. I do not know how long this part is going to be, but I'm probably going to intentionally make it longer than the average part. So just keep that in mind. When I run into like a puzzle like this, I'm going to show like the full thing. This is one of the longer ones, I feel like, because of the spider ball and all that jazz. I should have done this correctly the first time through, but hey. If you guys can't tell, I don't know this game as well as Metroid Prime 1. I still know it pretty well, but yeah, I needed like a refresher playthrough, and I still ended up forgetting things, I guess, so it'd be like that, I suppose. Anyway, let's go ahead and go over here, and yes! Okay. We got ourselves a Powerbomb Expansion, which is the important thing. That's the main thing we needed. And now that we have that, we can go ahead and proceed onward. So, tell you guys what, I'm going to go ahead and cut to the Great Temple, because I don't think I'm going to be collecting any items in between here and there, so see you guys in a bit. Alright, so here we are back in the Great Temple, and we're going to go ahead and talk to U-Mos. I'm actually super excited to, show you guys what's going to happen in a moment. This is honestly probably the best part of the game for me to start doing this. Granted, I normally start collecting the keys a bit before this, but hey, at the very least, this will make it very easy for you guys to tell. I went the wrong way. This will make it a bit easier for you guys to tell, like where everything is and all that stuff, and it'll be nice and contained within these two videos. I think it'll be better that way, so yeah. Anyway, let's head on over towards this elevator, and we'll head right on up. Alright. Man. Quite the journey we've gone on, right? Yeah, I don't know if any of you guys have seen my Metroid Prime 1 playthrough, or if any of you guys were from back then, but I hope this has been enjoyable to you if you were from back then. Oh man. The light of Aether shines from all three temples once more. And yet, Dark Aether remains. One energy controller still shines in the darkness, sustaining the world. The Sky Temple, dark shadow of this hallowed place, holds the final energy controller. The greatest and most powerful beast of the Ing keeps guard over what you seek. The 9 keys to the Sky Temple have been hidden in each land of the Dark World. Finding them will be perilous, but I offer you this blessed suit of armor, energized by the light of Aether itself. Its power will help you reach these final keys. May it serve you well in the darkness. Oh man. Yep. We got ourselves a new suit, guys. Are you ready? I don't like this one. Alright, let's go ahead and grab it. Light suit acquired. So, I said I don't like it. I think this suit looks very strange, but one interesting feature of this suit is that it is able to ride light beams. So, if you ever saw where I pointed out, like, oh, there's like a really weird random beam of light, well, also here, we can basically fast travel between each of the areas now from the Great Temple, or really any of the energy controllers. So basically, some extra elevators have now been activated to the game, and that is really great. But we're going to be spending this part actually exploring the temple grounds, specifically both the light and dark world versions of it. But yeah, there's actually a lot of stuff we can find, and I'm really excited to start collecting the Sky Temple keys, because that is our mission now. And yeah, there's just going to be a lot of that. So anyway, yeah, let's go ahead and continue onward. But yeah, again, this is going to be a lot of me rounding up all of the items that are left. So I hope you guys are going to enjoy this playthrough as I just kind of zip all over the area. But for the most part, again, I think this part I'm going to be sticking primarily to the temple grounds themselves, and I think that's just going to be better that way. Alright, actually I wanted to go through the doorway that I took before, which is over here. Yeah, okay. But yeah, no, in general, man, I really... I mean, you guys know I like this game a ton. That much should be obvious at this point. But, yeah, I think one thing about this game's structure that is just kind of interesting is it is definitely a lot easier to get around in a lot of ways, but it definitely feels a lot less organic to me than it does in the first game for me, because I feel when exploring around in the first game, a lot of the time that game was like, I don't know, everything felt slightly more naturalistic in terms of the structure. Like, sure, you had to backtrack all over the place, but I mean, I just felt like that lent better to, I don't know, that Metroid-y feel. But there's a ton of people that hated the backtracking in Metroid Prime 1, and so I think that's a large reason of why a lot of people prefer this one between the two. I don't know, I really didn't mind it. Alright, so this is a section of basically the Dark World that we have not actually explored yet, and there is some good reason for that. There's some really dangerous enemies, and it just felt like I'd be saving time anyway by choosing to do this now. So let's go ahead and shoot that guy. Nice. So, as I'm sure you noticed, there's a door over here. Oh yeah, also, the most important feature of the light suit. I no longer take any damage from Dark Aether's atmosphere, like, period. And that's really cool. So anyway, let's go and... Oh, I need to do that again. Okay. Which one is this? Okay, so that's the third one. This one is... Okay. Alright, so that's the second one. So the first one and last one is right here. Got it. Okay. Alright. So now I need to go over to that one. Let's shoot it. What? Oh. Oh, I had it backwards. Sorry about that. It's okay. Let's go ahead and shoot that. And then... Alright. And last one. Come on. Boom. Sweet. Alright. Puzzle solved. And if I recall correctly, yes. Okay. This is exactly what I needed. Let's go ahead and grab that. And we got ourselves a Beam Ammo expansion. So this is the last of the Beam Ammo expansions, meaning that we can now carry a total of 250 ammo, which is really cool. I need to stop by our ship at some point to refill that. But yeah. We're now going to head this way. So again, you guys are probably wondering, okay, why did you save this for later, Genma? Well, one, hi Phazon Metroid. Or, not Phazon Metroid, Dark Talon Metroid. Okay, let's just do that. That is not actually the reason. But, you know, it's a valid one. There are a lot of Metroids in this next screen. But, again, they're not, like, horribly difficult to deal with. They're just kind of a thing. Also, shoutouts to that space pirate over there that's just very dead. Whoa. Alright. Where are you? Okay. Found you. Goodbye. Nice. Oh! Sweet. We got some power bombs. Alright. Now, unsurprisingly, I am not immune to Phazon, so... I'm just gonna go through this. I'm glad the screw attack kills at least a decent number of enemies in one hit. It's actually pretty dope. Okay. Well, we're gonna jump back across this. Now, I actually could have gotten that with the Dark Visor if we were to turn that on right now. You can kind of see that there's some platforms there. But I wanted to collect it this way because that's just faster. There is also, I think there's another doorway over here. No? Okay, never mind. Okay, that's what leads to the fortress in the light world. This is obviously the room where the, you know, Federation is in the light world. Okay, so we need to head this way, and it's going to take us to a Seeker Missile door. And you guys are going to be in for something fun when I go onto the other side of this door. I just want to make sure that that was not something that was like a missable scan. Alright, cool. So, yeah, this is going to be where you'll encounter these Ing Storm the first time, most likely. Now, good news is we are impervious to Ing Storm with this suit, and also, this just eats me up, man. Alright. Bioscan complete. Luminoth subject expired 1.12 centicycles ago. Target Luminoth shares DNA code with the other dead Luminoth in the area. She is the daughter of that Luminoth. Scans indicate she died from exposure to Ing Storm particles. Man. Alright. Yep. And they died within moments of one another, most likely from exposure to Ing Storm particles. That just... it's so messed up. Legit. Like, this Ing Storm is actually, like, the most intense thing. It's a good thing that they aren't everywhere in the game, because we wouldn't be able to explore at all. Okay. So, one thing that we need to do right now, is there something I can collect here? Or is that just in the light world? I'm gonna go ahead and bomb that. Nope, nothing. Okay. Well, we're going to remember that for the light world when we get there, because I don't think I've actually collected that yet. So we're going to head over here, and cool. I do not like these Ing Storms just flying in my face, though. I really do not. Okay, well, we're going to head right over here, and also most notably in this room, it's covered in Ing Storm, and also there are no light barriers. So, yeah, you cannot come in here without that. Real quick. We have found our first Ing Pod. Yep. So let's actually scan that, because I think that is missable. Alright. There we go. We got ourselves our first Sky Temple key. So, yeah. Basically, you go to an area, you look for one of those dudes, you blow it up, and then you get the thing. Pretty straightforward. Again, don't forget to scan one of them, though, because that's something I kind of realized when I ran into it just now, like, oh dear. Okay, anyway, let's head over here, and we'll proceed onward. So yeah, this is the wrong area. Okay, that's fine. So we'll head this way, and cool. I'm a little bit... Oh wait, no, I want to head back down there. Right, okay. Sorry guys, I'm getting a little like tangled up on the level design a tad. Let's go ahead and shoot this door, and then we'll proceed back this way. So yeah, that is everything we needed over in this section of the Dark Temple grounds. So we're gonna head back over to the portal. So I actually tell you guys what, I'll see you guys there. I'm gonna keep that in. That had me scared. I thought the game was gonna crash on me. I'm like, game, please. Okay, so we're gonna head back over this way towards the Federation ship. And you're probably wondering, okay, why are we heading back over here? Well, on my way over here, I actually noticed that there was a Powerbomb Door. So I actually want to blow that up. Okay, I really hope, by the way, that my disc is going to be really nice to me going forward, because that'd be really cool. Alright, let's head this way. I think I'm going to need to use, like, another power bomb. No? Okay, just the one. Alright, that's fine. Game. I do not like this. I'm worried it's gonna crash again. Nice! Okay. I only have like a small case of paralyzing fear. Just a small case. Oh hey, do we got some space pirates? That'd be really cool if it was, nice. Alright. So, where's the other one? Goodbye. Alright, so where were we? Alright, so there's a fun little puzzle here, actually. So we're going to go ahead and go towards this Dark World portal, and we're going to go ahead and enter it. So let's go. Alright. Anyway, here we are. So, let's go ahead and head right on over towards this spinner. So, as you guys may have noticed, there were a bunch of spinners in the light world, and what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and just kind of spin them around right now. So each of these are going to slide right into a specific spot, and you'll see it glow up. What we need to do is we need to line them all up so that they all basically hit the same spot. We're going to repeat this a bunch of times. This is honestly kind of a tedious puzzle. I'm going to be real with you. But, hey, it works, I guess. So, let's go ahead and get this over there. Alright, cool. So that's two spots that are now blue. Daboo-dee-daboo-die. You guys can feel free to leave your interpretation of what the lyrics are to that song, because I know there's some people that believe it is I don't bleed, I don't die, and then there's like blue wait, something I don't lie, I think is another one. Anyway, there's a lot. You're over here like, Genma, what the heck are you talking about? Don't worry about it. There's another one, right? Let me go ahead and... Did I do that one? I think I did that one. What is this one? Okay, so I already did that one. Did I do the opposite one? Hold on. I'm gonna try this one. Okay, so it must be that one. Did I just not do it? Sorry, guys. Peak gameplay. Let's go ahead and go into the spinner, and we'll rotate that one around. Okay, yeah, so it is this one. Okay. So we'll go ahead and move it towards the opposite side. So we need to do this twice, by the way. So this is a puzzle, all right. That's for sure. Let's go ahead and go over here. I could have gotten this much earlier, if you can't tell from the Kinetic Orb Cannons. Yeah, this item isn't exactly great. I'll point out why when we get to it, but it's something. Okay, So yeah, each side that we do that, 2 of those things go up, and it's basically like releasing a lock. So what we need to do is we need to rotate it towards the opposite side now. So, there we go. Right. So let's go right there. Boom. Anyway, right. I guess here's the question of the day. What do you guys think of endgame fetch quests? If Metroid Prime 4 has one, how do you want them to handle it? I know for a fact, I feel like I'm actually kind of neutral to these. Like, I'm not mad at them. Like, there's some people that legitimately hate them in these Prime games, but, like, I feel like they're mostly inoffensive. I mean, I'm someone that goes for as many items as I can collect anyway, so, I mean, it's just kind of like a nice excuse for me to go back to old areas and start, like, collecting old items. But at the same time, it is a lot, like, extra work than it would have been, like, with the 2D games, for example, where it usually was, like, boss fights you needed to defeat or something. I've heard some people make the argument that it might be better for, like, maybe optional things or something. I suppose one idea could possibly be, like, maybe, like, a true or bad ending, maybe kind of like Metroid Prime Hunters did, or maybe you get, like, a secret ending? I don't know. These are, like, ideas, I suppose. But I think it would actually be kind of cool if you had, like, an optional, like, suit or something. I think that would be a really good reward. Alright, so that'll do something back in the light world, and now we're gonna go over there to collect our spoils, so let's head on over. Alright, so let's go ahead and go over there towards the Morphball Kinetic Orb Cannon. Nice. Alright, let's do this. This is a weapon. Sunburst acquired. Okay. This thing sucks. It sucks a lot. They're gonna spawn some enemies in here. I am not gonna hit a single one of them with this thing. I mean, I can try. That'd be fun. Okay, the only reason I'm hitting him is because he walked right into it. So, here, I'll go ahead and do it from a distance, and then you guys can see exactly why I do not like this thing. The thing travels at like 2 miles per hour. It is very slow, very bad. Do not recommend you use it at all. Okay. Just, yeah. I think, like, I don't think there's a single boss where it's really viable. If I have one complaint about this game compared to Metroid Prime 1 is I feel like Metroid Prime 1 as a whole, its beam combos were pretty darn good. But, like, with the exception of maybe, like, the flamethrower. Ones in this game are just, like, bad, generally. I mean, it eats up extra ammo, for one. 2, I mean, it probably does a lot of damage, but, like, not enough to justify the ammo usage, in my opinion. Maybe on normal difficulty, but that's, like, the only place I can really think of where that might be needed. Oh, also, this is that room where we got that energy tank using the grapple beam. Pretty neat. Anyway, right, so we're going to want to head back to the Dark World as soon as possible, so I'll tell you guys what. I'll see you guys in a moment. Alright, so here we are back in the Dark World. So I actually want to show off a section of the area over here. So let's head over here and use the super missiles. Nice. Okay. So this is going to be particularly relevant later, but for now, we're just going to make our way over here. Now, I think I'm going to run into some huntering. That's my favorite, I know. But they actually are going to be a non-issue, because I'm just going to do that, and it cannot resist it. It's so good. Be gone. Thought. Anyway, right. Alright, let's head over here. Let's shoot that. And, okay. Nice. Right. So, I need to remember how to actually activate that. I think one thing I don't like about these beacons when they get activated, though, is they have, like, a pierce, like, ringing sound. Oh, wait, I remember what I need to do here. Okay, I saw, like, the circly things, and I just remembered that's, like, a sign that there's, like, a hidden seeker missile thing. You only ever have to worry about that, like, twice, but, yeah, okay. Fairly straightforward. So let's go ahead and grab this missile tank, and okay, cool. Anyway, right, so now we're going to go ahead and head on over here. So we're actually going to be heading into that room. If you guys remember the one where I got the seeker missiles in the first place, we're going to be heading into the Dark World version of that spot. And yeah, it's pretty cool. So, oh dear, right, I scanned those, of course. Okay, is there a spot over here? Oh, right, I remember what's over here. Yeah, we do want to head this way, for multiple reasons. Hopefully there's a light barrier in here that we can use. If not... Oh, sick. Alright, gonna do that preemptively, because we want these guys to destroy themselves. Anyway, be gone. Nice. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and turn on the Dark Visor, because I no longer have to worry about those guys. And hey, look! We got ourselves another hidden key bearer, so let's shoot that. Nice. Okay. Sweet. We got ourselves another Sky Temple key. Yes! Alright. Yeah, funny enough, there was one hidden in the Dark World version of the room where your ship is, so that's fun. Alright, so let's head up here. Man, wouldn't it be wild if we saw, like, another ship? Maybe that's where Dark Samus came from. Whoa. Alright, anyway, let's go ahead and do that. Ooh. Right, hold on, let me do that, and blow those up. Nice. Okay. Yeah. Honestly, if you can, just shoot those things. You really... Oh wow, these things also, they do a lot of damage, weirdly. Just want to make sure I scan them. I know that was like a long time ago when I first encountered these things, but I just wanted to make sure. Okay. Anyway, there we go. Able to proceed forward just fine. And hey, look. Man, this room sure looks interesting. Let's go ahead and read this guy's lore real quick. Soon I shall pass to final rest. My key is in place. Through my spiritual link to the others, I know where their bodies lie. I shall leave this knowledge that their last location in the Dark World can be known. May this knowledge lead our warriors to the Sky Temple keys. The time draws near. Hear the words of A. Cool, she they call champion of Aether. Know that my warriors fought and died with uncommon valor. Do not look unkindly upon their failure, for they died to save us all. Alright, so each of these is going to contain a hint on where you need to go next. So I'm just going to generically scan these because I do not need to read all this information, but it just kind of says like a room location. So all of those dead bodies that you may have seen around that actually had their own like scans, that actually was a hint on where to find the keys, because each of them was a key bearer and they just, you know, died, I guess, in the light world, and then the Ing took it into the Dark World version of that room. I guess that's how I choose to interpret that. But yeah, anyway, there we go. So, if I were to go right here, we'll be able to turn in the keys we have obtained, and we need to take all of the keys here. So this is basically like that Chozo artifact location in Metroid Prime 1. Fairly straightforward. So yeah, once we have collected all of these, we can enter the final area and finish the game. So, yeah. Anyway, we have 7 more to find, so let's head on over this way. So, tell you what, guys, I'm going to be heading back into the light world, much like last time, so I'll see you guys in a moment. Alright, so we're heading back in right over here, so I'm going to go ahead and proceed this way, and cool. So, where I'm heading right now is, well, we're going to be collecting some items, obviously, on the way. I'm going to collect that one stupid key that I was trying to get early a while ago. That's going to be one of the main things I'm going to go for as soon as this door opens, and yeah, okay. But there are a few other items I do want to collect this part. Basically, I want to get everything that is in, you know, the temple grounds here, and then once we have all of that, we can start going into the other areas and collecting the keys in those places as well. So, Anyway, fairly straightforward. So yeah, let's head right over here. And oh yeah, there's also basically that one room that we went to, you know, past the ink storm and everything. We're going to be heading over there because there should be an item in there in the light world here. So yeah, let's go ahead and head right over there. Also, of course, there's a scan, as I established before. So let's head right on over here. And man, it is inside me. I feel it, spreading, clawing at my will, tearing at my thoughts. It moves me against my will to this cavern. Here it will end. I do not wish this. Do not want my body to become a weapon for the ing within me. It hates. It demands obedience. I shall fight to the end. I shall self-terminate before I will be a pawn of a filthy ing. Also that dip. I thought there was an item here. I guess not. Okay. Well, that's sad. That's really sad. Alright, well, let's head on over. All the more reason for us to end this war as soon as possible, right? Okay, so let's head on down. I think we want to head right over towards, over here. I think this is where we want to go. So let's head this way. And cool. So, you guys may remember this room in particular. So, basically I activated that, and then it caused, you know, the doorway to go down. I don't think I can get it to go back up. Okay. Alright, fair enough. So let's go ahead and use a power bomb right here. And there's a second one I need to use in the middle of the walkway here. So let's go ahead and do that. Nice. Okay, at least I got one out of this. I'm not going to use it on the other doorway because I really do not need to. But yeah, and I do not like walking up here. I do not like walking up here. These things suck. They're like giant killer spiders in a weird way, and I hate them. I hate them so much. Okay. Anyway, yeah, I think that is the main thing. So we're gonna head into the Dark World now, and there's actually a few more things that we need to scan from what I remember when I went there before, and for some weird reason I chose not to. I don't know. Now, I also know there is, like, a missile tank in here, and I just forget if I tried to get it already or not. I know that it's slightly more hazardous in here than most. Yeah, I don't see it, so I got it. Okay. Alright. So, we're gonna head on over towards that, you know, little venomous lake, as it were. Oh, also what's really nice is that, you know, the water in Dark Aether also does not damage me anymore, so I can explore in that stuff a lot more safely now, which is good. So we're gonna head right on into this room, and okay. So yeah, once I turn on the dark visor, yep, right there. It was right there, just chilling. Let's go ahead and shoot this so that, you know, Hunter Ing just takes care of itself. And we're gonna go ahead and shoot our little buddy. Yeah. Alright. Sweet. So, let's go ahead and jump back towards the entrance. And, okay. Nice. Oh, crud. Well, I'm in the water now. It's okay. I'm fine. And I need to scan these. So that is Dormant Ingclaw. Alright, so we got all of the Darklings, it looks like. So that's good. So sweet. Let's go ahead and go back to the logbook really quick. Creatures. Almost there. Alright, so off-world is... Oh, interesting. Okay, so... Pirates. Pirates are covered. Dark Samus, alright. Metroids. So... Oh, right. Okay, we're gonna be running into that later. So we need to remember to do that. So let's go to either. I just want to check in here. So almost. Alright, flying's covered. Aquatics covered. Ground covered. Mechanical? Really? Huh. What's left? Well, I guess I could figure that out. Okay. But small, what about large? Oh, really? So it's those two. Okay, small and large. Alright, I can look at that later in between parts, I think. Alright, I just wanted to check to see when my progress was and all of that, because I think the scans are pretty close to being done. That's another thing we're going to be rounding out this part. So, or, you know, this LP, as it were. Okay, that's fine. So, I guess in terms of Dark Aether, I want to check that, actually. Dark Aether, so Ing. Really? Okay, so I'm missing one, I think. Alright, and Darklings are covered. So that just leaves the Guardians, which... Oh! Okay, so I think I get how... Alright. Got it. I got it figured out, I think. Alright. Well, cool. Well, we're just gonna head on into here then. Right. Alright, so I think I'm going to be heading over towards the next region, because I think I've collected basically everything that I want to over here in the temple grounds for right now. And I can fact check what items I have left to get, and we can worry about that in the next one. So, right, let's head on over here. And cool. Anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this part so far with me just kind of exploring around, seeing what items I need to collect. Again, because, you know, all of the temple keys are around, I feel I don't actually need to jump cut like so much, because there's still going to be plenty of items, especially in this next area. I think there's definitely a few that I'm able to collect fine right now, and that's good. So yeah, let's head on through here. And right, I'm just gonna keep like turning on my scan log every once in a while just to make sure that, you know, what I have in sight is already scanned. So let's head over here, and rad. Okay, so no, that's not part of the log. Same with that. Alright, well, let's go into the elevator. Okay, so there is actually one more item I do want to collect before we end this part, since I'm going to be, like, right there. So we're going to head into this room. This is probably one of the most finicky items to get, so this may actually be a bit, on virtue of it being dumb. So let's head over here, and okay, so, over there is an interesting little mechanism. It is activated with these. So that's the first of these. Nice and activated. So this is the simple part. Let's go ahead and shoot that. And okay. Interestingly enough, these things are only activated when you can lock onto them. So that's fun. Okay. And... oh, or not. Alright, I thought you needed to be locked on. Hey, look at that! An energy capsule. The reason this is finicky is we got a space jump over there. I hate this. Okay, so, or I should say, screw attack. Right, here we go. You gotta get, like, the right angle. Like, it can't be an acute angle. It can't be an obtuse angle. It has to be a right angle. You have to do it, like, completely vertically. Okay, whatever, horizontally, whatever. Alright. Nice. Got it. 2 tries. Alright, not too bad. So, there we go. Anyway, with that, guys, we're going to head over towards the next save point, and yeah, I guess I'll be seeing you guys next time. So, hope you guys have enjoyed this playthrough of Metroid Prime 2 Echoes so far, as I've been collecting a bunch of things. Again, let me know your thoughts on the endgame fetch quests. If you guys have any ideas of how they can make it better for the next game, that'd be pretty cool. I have a feeling they are going to do it just for the sake of it for Metroid Prime 4, and I'm kind of curious how they'll handle it. But yeah, anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys later. Have a nice day, and take care. Bye.